that arrow, right? Like anyone who gets hit, it could be pretty dangerous for them. So Leona does make a lot of sense, does help them as far as the primary engage. If you bring Pantheon down towards that bot side, you can look to try to prey on the Ashe as well as the Lulu, who can be quite vulnerable. The thing that Kenny could potentially be doing is looking towards that top lane if he overextended.
Early objective stacking has been 100% predictor of who will win the game. So volley from Docdam, Grub's begun, KT with 5 Chovies on his way across. Juro stepping forward, flash shielded, David finds the Sun, Grand Starfall coming out as well. Keeper's verdict from Kaz, the shockwave, Peter flashes it, Ruler caught out on the backline, pushed away with the Emperor's Divider now. KT can begin to advance. Keen trying to come in and reinforce his team. Duro shielded just in time, now perfect. Stepping forward, has to flash away himself. And in the end, no one does.
Now starting to build towards that Chovy lead we all know and love as
Empress Divide, he tries to flash away from it, he slammed into the wall! Chovy, take a pew! Your church is closed! KT find the kill on the enemy mid, and will turn their eyes towards the Drake.
And that is twice in 3 games. Uncharacteristic bad flashes from Chovy where he's getting caught, he's getting taken down. Same thing happened in game 1, and now they're going to force the Dragon.
And KT are just going to get it. Gen.G looking to catch someone as they walk out. Enchanted Crystal Arrow coming out once again, looking for Duro. Docdam on the chase. Peter there with Glitter on slow. Flash away from Duro means he's not slammed against that wall. KT will...
BDD not having a splash.
Oh my god, he got solo killed.
Grand Starfall in from Canyon as he looks for the chase onto BDD, but BDD still has the flash, and he'll jump over the wall! They call him BDD for a reason, as he outplays Canyon and Chovy.
That is massive for the game. 2-0 for BDD. You get out the flash here. And now I think we're just going to see the solo kill one more time. He doesn't even have his ult, so Chovy must have just overcommitted to this, and I'm assuming BDD just slides in. And you're just going to get auto to death. I mean, he procced the phase rush. The phase rush expires. You cannot stand around like that. You need to be able to exit the fight. Over the years, where you thought, surely this is the year that they're going to be able to win, has yet to make it to a final. BDD final again.
Chovy. BDD takes a couple of towers, takes 3. BDD just dies. Kaz will get 1 in response, but the shutdown. Now looking for the fight here around the Herald. Counter TP being used as Perfect's going to join the fight. Keen in the back of the pit. Perfect's there, trying to act as that front line. Looking for the eye. The solar flare. Docdam immediately cleanses away from it. Canyon dives in. A great step up and stops Duro from coming in. The TP first. It's going to be BDG joining the fight. Keen forced up towards the top side. Perfect's going to 1v1 him with the all out. And now the charge forward from KT. They find 3 as Gen.G are left reeling.
Gen.G are wiped from the map. KT just outplay them. They get the Herald. They're going to keep pushing here as well. Look at Perfect trying to threaten the wraparound if Gen.G's carries overstay.
And it's an elementary mistake from Gen.G. There was just a teleport disadvantage. Chovy doesn't have to... Gets the charge, and KT builds a gigantic lead in this game number 3.
That is...
Who obviously is in that fight, by the way, which we didn't even really get to talk about. Just straight up 1v1 Keen.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow going down. There's Keeper's Verdict as well. Ruler doesn't get the chance to move. Duro has to flash, takes the Chemtech Blast Cone to get himself to safety, but KT...
starting to feel the possibilities ramping up more and more for KT here. They're fully...
Making so many mistakes. It's... Oh, Docdam.
Grand Starfall onto Docdam. Does have the flash. He's going to use it to get across the red pit. Can't do it in time. Solar flare from Duro finds its mark. Chovy gets the shutdown.
Set up Ruler in a position to carry, right? Gave over the early shutdown. Not this
time.
time.
To Chovy. Perfect here. Pathmaker will find Chovy, and he doesn't get a chance.
And Gen.G are looking at yet another semi-final of despair.
Battered and bruised. They'll have one more game to try and get themselves back off the mat, but for now, KT take total control of game 3. Keen will get a tower down towards that bottom side. 22.5 minutes in. BDD will get KT's 3rd of the game. The petals relatively close, even though...
Feel like KT is running the rift.
Perfect with the phase check. The slam into the wall. The arrow follows up, and once again it hits Chovy somehow. Gen.G on the retreat. KT will back away, don't have to go any further. They still have the Keeper's Verdict, the Emperor's Divide. They use the Redemption to top up Perfect. They turn their eyes towards the Drake. Soul for them. Canyon a long way away, has that Grand Starfall. Keen going to try and flank across here. could use the World Ender. Starfall in from Canyon, looks for the steal, but immediately he's yeeted. The keeper's verdict finds him guilty, and Emperor's Divide knocks the World Ender into the middle. The shockwave finds KT, but Duro dives in, and the rest of Gen.G just can't follow him. KT claim the soul, they claim the kills, and they claim Gen.G's lives.
KT is just running through the fight. Chovy's in trouble. BDD's going.
BDD can still chase him in. He's the only one left alive. Chovy stands alone as KT clean up the fight.
And that is a 5-for-1 soul for KT. Gen.G.
Because the timing was perfect. Canyon ults in, immediately knocked out. And then BDD on the side catching Keen, knocking him into the stun of Cuz. They're looking like Shaq and Kobe out there.
He's complete. For Docdam, he has a Peter in his pocket to help buff up those autos. Duro and Canyon and Chovy still looking for the flanks. BDD might face check into it. Enchanted Crystal coming out, but BDD uses the soldiers to check for him. His bodyguards as he forces Chovy away. Canyon falls. Duro likely to follow suit soon. Chovy teleports out and dies anyway.
He gets taken down. It's another kill, and it's going to be the Baron here for KT. BDD will not get caught sleeping. Sniffs out the attempted play from Gen.G, goes straight at him, and comes out on top.
It's a victory lap for the roller coaster. Get in now, you get an extra ride for free.
For KT, the rebellion of the underdog. I think a lot of people looked at this series and said the only way KT even have a chance is for Gen.G to drastically underperform, but today it has been KT stepping up time after time. Gen.G trying to defend the top lane inhib. Docdang steps forward, puts the damage down into it. 2 minutes left on this Baron buff as KT take the inhib tower. In the mid lane, Perfect will shepherd in the next wave. The inhibitor falls for KT, and now they move across towards mid.
KT trying to put the finishing touches here. Gen.G has to decide when will they make their final stand. It's still a minute and a half left on this Baron. It's not as though it's about to expire. They've already lost 2 inhibs here. They don't have that bot wave moving for them, but they just want to play through 2 waves, have these 2 waves synced up, and start to really put pressure on the Nexus towers.
Chovy and Gen.G trying to defend the solar player. BDD slides away from it. You can't catch me. Starfall in, but Canyon's locked up. The keeper's verdict knocks back 1. Cuz goes in for the chase, but can't quite find the damage on the Canyon. But here comes Docdam for the rest of it. Keen with the whole world on his shoulders as he pops the World Ender, but he's stunned up, locked up, and taken out by KT. Another name on the list for KT. They take their destiny into their own hands as they go 1 game away from final.